What's going on? We're back at Jinx, did nothing wrong, and I wanted to showcase a deck that's not the right one. I wanted to showcase a deck that my friend used against me, and I was trash talking it the entire time. And then he actually beat me. This deck is absolutely hilarious if you can get it to run off, and we're gonna try it. You guys know me. I just want to showcase something fun, and you guys can do all the fun stuff. See, I don't even have some of these cards. My man making me spend my resources. What a jerk. So we got pretty much the deck is revolving around, actually, for some god-awful reason, having Jhin and Malphite on the same board. It's an insane stun-oriented deck. Stun. I think that the only landmark he's actually running, if I'm not mistaken, is, yeah, it's just this one, the Eye of Rahrak, which is 2 stuns on stuns on stuns. Obviously, it synergizes with Jhin, because what Jhin does, as you guys know, when he attacks, he does damage to stun enemies. So the whole aspect of it is to get to an uncomfortable situation where you have Malphite, who not only now has the play stun, he also has the generated stun card, which I don't know why it's okay. There we go. The unstoppable force stun on enemies, and then you'll do all damage to them. Which the only reason why I thought it was silly of my friend, and I was just like, you know, I love you, brother, but it was just like, you know, once you do all that stunning, you don't need to damage them. You know, you should be pushing for game at that point. But the amount of sustain and the amount of annoyance that this deck gave me was it was insane. I mean, it allows you to run so much nonsense, because not only do you get to run some of the stuns from that's already in target, and you also get to run a lot of the stuns that are outside of it, like the spider, which you couldn't really do in a Yasuo deck, to run this many stuns just because they're not skills. So we're gonna try this deck out and see how it runs, and if I can get the combo at least once, then hey, Merry Christmas. Alright, this is an awkward deck. Teemo, Swain, Darius. So a bunch of pings, and then Darius probably for the finisher. Definitely not going to hold that. Oh yeah, and Gift from Beyond also has a stun card as well. Double, triple stun. Interesting. Very interesting. So I don't know what kind of hand I'm supposed to do. I don't know what I'm supposed to mulligan for. You little... So he gets Teemo on turn 1. It's probably one copy of Teemo too, which is just the worst. Or maybe it's a Teemo deck. I actually don't mind it, because Teemo, and then maybe 1, maybe 2, maybe he might be doing 2-2-2. That could be a thing too. Yeah, that's just such a waste of a stun. The whole point of this deck is to stall pretty much until you have the Avengers assembled on board. No point in me attacking here. He might open attack, unfortunately. See, I can stun 2 enemies now. I could even destroy that. Oh, imagine. Could you imagine just destroying this? Just destroying his Ravenbloom Conservatory? Oh, that'd be glorious. Because I already have my stun, right? So I already have my thing, so I technically don't need to go for it, right? I think I might do that, but of course you have to do it when it's unfortunate for him. when it's about to go down, you know, you try to do right? So I could go in this. I don't need to stun this on my turn. Mana efficient wise, actually would be good to do it now though, because then I'll recoup my spell mana, because I do want to keep this up in case I do need it. Sure. Let's screw you over. Why not? Like I said, I could let it count down a little bit, but I want to be mana efficient here. Next turn is 5, and then I want to play this. Or if he tries to, okay. What do you have, Swain on 5? Like, what's going on? Ow! Alright. Hey, relax. So he does have Swain on 5. So now what's crazy is that I could either do this, which do I just take this hit? Because I'll take the hit from Swain, right? And then these 2 will be stunned, and then if I deal damage to them, I would instantly kill them with this spell on the next upcoming turn. I like it. And now this allows my chip to be able to block into Swain, which I completely wasn't thinking about, but let's pretend. Elusive? Okay, so he's going dirty. That's fine. I actually mentally prepared for this. I mentally prepared for that, which is unfortunate. You know, that's fine. I could have stopped that, obviously, with this if I would have kept the mana up. But now both of them are stunned. And he has to deal with this. What in his hand can deal 4? What in your hand can deal 4, my friend? He could have like a Noxious, but then he'd have to ping that or something like that. It's not really. Oh boy, that's unfortunate, sir. So what do you do now? now you're on edge. You're on edge. You play another unit, I get to stun it. So Teemo's not doing it. Enemies with that cannot damage me. I don't think that works like I think it does. Anyway, that prevents me from attacking, which is fine. I want to see this card utilized more though. There we go. My boy Jhin is in the building. So now I can start doing nonsense. Now the nonsense begins. What card are you gonna have put out here? Mystic Shot. Okay, that's fine. What about that? Now since he's stunned already, that should do 2 damage. Now you can either Mystic Shot again and then it dies, and I just do 2 damage. Now I wonder if this counts as, this negates it. Enemies with 4 or less damage cannot damage me. Does that count? Say it's a little 2 Mystics. Those are 2 Mystics. That's 4 damage that should have been on my face. That he's not doing. So I feel like that's kind of okay. That's kind of okay. That's 2 Mystics that he could have used to take out my Jhin as well. Get the Ballista. That's fine. We're gonna drop Jhin down. That's fine. Like, kind of fine. Not really. Actually, are these 2 mana again? They are 2 mana. I can Calibrum it and just kill it out. Yep. I think I like this deck. I think that a better thing instead of Malphite would be to bring in Aphelios. I think would be a little bit better. All right, so we need 7 more things. I could slow play this. We have the stun to enemies. I want to see if he plays into anything else. Wait, what? Okay. You have fun breaking that siege. So does he do? There's something that he does that I don't understand how it works. Like he does a skill, which he just stunned that enemy, so I could have probably not had to block that at all. We're gonna do a big swing here. The only thing he could do, this is his best trade. And then we're gonna do some damage to his stun enemies here. Maybe I shouldn't attack with Jhin, but
we haven't even finished the first act.
Clear that out. He has his decimates. I can heal him, so if he tries to Ravenous Flock me on open, I can heal back to 2. We still have this, so we have 7 mana. We have more than enough mana to do the play that we need to do. I think every time you play a skill while he's here, he does something. Oh, that's cute. That is so cute.
I have prepared something.
But unfortunately, your region combination doesn't really help you out there, buddy. I still take 1 damage from what? Oh, his Nexus. I'm like, wait, what? Yeah, what is that? What skill is that? I keep looking for that too. Like, I can't find that skill specifically. I could. No, actually, mana efficiency is fine. It goes 4. That's fine. So I think it's like the lowest mana. I think we could slow play this also next turn too. 2 mana. Oh, see? Ah. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, buddy. Nice try. Jhin stays. And we have enough mana to keep him alive for the next turn too. I think it hits like the lowest enemy or something. Oh, Lotus Trap does that. If Jhin is in place, stun the weakest enemy. Oh my god. Okay. So we have his little bounce here, which is great. I could just instantly kill this. I want that. Oh, where is this thing at? Okay, this thing is not there. So we can slow play it.
I will give them a show through my work. You shall transcend. More than audience.
That's one. Okay, it's decimate, which okay, they can't be decimate. Just in case that was a you trying to go decimate Noxie and Fervor. I didn't want to run into that, so we're gonna do this, which is gonna make a really good blocker. You can't block. Let's see. Stun you. Okay, so his other thing, that's fine. That's gonna, the weak is gonna stun him, right? Damn it. All right. So he blocks 2 people, right? So it's 4 to 3, and this is still enough.
Places, people.
Oh yeah, also I do 4 damage to the... What am I thinking? I was gonna say, maybe I shouldn't attack with Jhin. I'm such a foolish man. Yeah, and he has to at least stack this. I'm fine. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking.
Ready. Timing is everything.
I don't know what I was thinking. Sorry.
Bliss.
I'm new to the deck. Shoot. Bop, bop, bop. Honestly, as far as
Have been a marvelous audience.
as far as showcases go, I think that's a really good showcase. I'm gonna play one more game. I mean, he's running a slow deck, so I almost feel like I can keep Malphite. I'm gonna do it for the giggles. I'm gonna keep this hand, even though I don't think it's actually good, but I do want to keep it on the chance of that. The only landmark I have is like a jillion amounts away, so I guess trading into that is not the worst thing in the world, even though it is. Wow, what do you think? I got a quick speed burst landmark, buddy? Nah, that works. All right. Which is cool is that this deck doesn't have crazy interaction. So what I actually could end up doing, I mean that works for you, doesn't it? What I actually could end up doing is that the Lord Broadman here actually could help me circumvent how big their stats are, and then I could just start killing them with all these stuns. That could actually be a thing. But if he keeps, yeah, I actually run this deck. This is like I don't run, who does he do? Zoe. I run Tarek or Soraka. I have 2 different versions of it, and I like that a little better. I think I should have maybe was more mana efficient and just used this. Yeah, and I just drew another one, so eh. So we haven't played any skills here. Maybe I won't keep this game because this is pretty bad. But I have faith. We drop down Jhin next turn. We can start messing around with that.
I will showcase the beauty of tragedy.
This auto levels, oh, there he is. Why didn't you play that first? This auto levels our guy, so I don't think we need to keep mana for anything yet. I can't even attack, because if I attack to all stun, there's no stun enemies right now. Pretty bad. Okay, so Malphite is leveled. Can I survive? That's the only question here. Can I survive long enough? These stuns will be great. It's the strongest, right? No, the 2 weakest, so it's gonna stun these 2. And then I think Jin's gonna unfortunately have to do some blocking. Oh boy. This is not good. Okay, so it's stun. No, it still stuns the same 2. And then this is turn 5, so 6 they just go off 7. I actually will have Malphite on 7, but I think his thing still costs 2, right? They didn't make it. I think that would have been a better thing if they would have made it that you could do that. I think he opens attacks here, and hopefully I don't die. Okay, we could maybe do this. I want to do this. If I really could, that would be the better thing for me. Yes, he didn't go for a big attack. Unfortunately, Jin's gonna die. I can't really stop him from dying. I mean, blocking like this, he kind of stays alive, right? In comparison to this. We have me saving 1 more damage. I'm fine with that. Okay. I figured Jhin was gonna die anyway, so that's kind of the same. I would have blocked this and would have been 4, so I don't really mind that too much. So I could actually kill. Who do we kill here? I can kill Bard, unless he has a way to save him. So, even though I'm gonna lose, let's be honest here, I'm gonna lose. But it does kind of mess around with this deck. I think with a better mulligan, I think with a little bit of a better mulligan, I actually win this. If I didn't just want to keep Malphite in the hand. That's a really good draw. And now his Bard's leveled, and then we would have been in some deep doo-doo. So, damn.
If you smell what the rock is cooking.
Does this stun first? Okay, it does. This does stun first. So this actually, these two together is actually kind of nice. The ground slam. Yeah, he has to force me to play this, stun everything, and then he can go with the card. This is where it gets a little tricky.
Stay still.
And then this is where you attack with Jhin. So if I was able to keep Jhin alive, just you got use your visuals, all right? If I was able to keep Jhin alive, I would attack and they would all literally die. like they all die. Not even, you know, some of them have less than 2 HP, but that would have been nuts. That's the nuts play. I just can't get it at the moment. It's unfortunate. We get to push some damage, so we don't roll over and die, you know. If he opens attacks, I think that he kinda shouldn't. Well, actually, sorry, he should open attack, because if he allows me to play certain cards, I'll be able to negate some of it. So he's going with the pure elusive. Okay. Let's see. I think, like I said, I think this kills, because it stuns first, then does damage, if I'm not mistaken. And that's the biggest part of his thing. Can't block anything else, so. So I think this stuns and then does damage. If he has Bastion, it is what it is. I don't think you run Bastion in this deck. Kind of seems kind of pointless to do it. 4 mana, nothing. So stun, damage. That's actually kind of cool. Not gonna lie. All right, so I think here we. I think, yeah. Draw a landmark. Oh, it's fast speed. I'm like, why is it asking me something? So that's gonna give us our eye. I can't play it obviously, but I could use it on their turn. He needs. Oh, if he gets Equinox, he's fine. He can Equinox the Lord Bloodmane. That's a thing. I do have another one, but he can do that. I wish I had like a like a avalanche or something. Oh, that would have been. I'm actually surprised you played that now. Oh wait, I could have waited and then. Oh, okay, that was silly. Oh yeah, I should have waited. Okay, complete misplay there. I forgot he wasn't stunned already. I thought he just because he was damaged, it would do the same thing. Okay, I drew another one. The game allows me to make several mistakes. All right, so just because I want to clear out some of his board, none of them are damaged already. I could start off with this too. Do I have enough? Yeah, technically I have enough to play this first. Play this and then we can play that as well. Because Equinox is slow speed. Okay, so he using that to stun. That's fine. We only would have pushed 9 damage anyway. Like if I did that and anything like that. And this is slow, so it wasn't going to do much. So now we're going to do this. He only has, well, he has a few elusive idiots here. And then we could take out, how much damage does that do?
A little puncture, and a lot of pain.
Again, he can't, like, it's not that his deal is gonna kill it automatically. He needs like an Equinox or a Hush for this. And I've been running Hush in my decks too. There it is. There it is.
Fang's turn.
And that's the visual glitch as well. So we get to swing with everything.
Take a look, it's in a book.
And yeah, since I attack with it, it still gets to do that. I know. I actually think that Malphite should be every turn. Slightly. I don't know. That visual was kind of mean. So he could push what, 2 damage? He doesn't know I don't have the card, but this wins the game. Actually, no, it doesn't, because I can just block it with Malphite. Ooh, buddy, what was that? You had to play something first. All right, so we get a stun. This visual is annoying. Okay, so he did still have an elusive that he can use. Okay. We're still alive.
It's called cheating. Deal with it.
Noxians are not the monsters they make us out to be.
I'm gonna target the Zoe Sparklefly. Can't even see it, but I know it's there.
What's in here?
She can't level it up. I noticed that it was at 8. Still a Sparklefly in remembrance. And now these two things are actually gonna get stunned. You need to do something here, pal. Do I win? Do I actually win? Do I actually win? Okay, there we go. So he's gonna have 2 blockers. No, sorry, 1 blocker. I don't think he has another stun like that, though. So I can obviously slow play this. He's gonna heal his face. Get something disgusting. Alright, what else you got? Okay. Now, I think what he's looking for here is the actual, like a snake. I think if he...
Rock wins. Rock always wins.
Yo, big ass facts. That's all you guys need. I'm sorry, two games, but you were able to see it, and you guys can just visualize it. I would have loved to have Jhin and Malphite on the board at the same time. You obviously, all this time I was like, yo, what is doing that extra stun? It's the Lotus Trap. I finally figured out what it is. If Jhin didn't play Lotus Trap, but guys, seriously, you see how powerful it is. You're able to stall. It's really good against those big Bard decks, which are very popular. I think that I don't know what I see more, Annie Jhin, or do I see Bard Zed so much? And Bard Zed is a little bit better because they'll have denies and stuff like that, but the amount of stuns that you have like coming on a regular basis, they'll have to be able to stop it, or maybe do some type of Wille Ionia or the other one that bounces 2 units. This guy is very dangerous, like super dangerous if he stays out there. Literally, if you think about it, him and a Jhin board, Jhin, and then this triggers. And literally, that's the whole board just wiped out. Like, there's a lot of AoE clear potential in this deck. I think it still is a little bit slow as far as like if I had to fight against the Annie Swain or the Annie Jhin. I do think that that's where you'll have stuff like Shield Vault. You'll be able to stun the units that have a skill that attack, but it might still be too slow for them. But I think if you can get to that late game, you might start to see like some crazy stuff. Like this is an amazing thing if you could stun them if they have to develop, or if they develop you can stun them, or you stun 2 of them and then you force them to do a trade into your bigger units. There's a lot of options that you have with this deck. So if you guys are interested in it, I will put it. I'm gonna put actually the deck code for all the decks that I've dropped so far, so you guys can have it. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.